We're very spoilt here on the Rietspruit Reserve.
How awesome is that, guys? Right past the front of our truck. Look at that, everybody. They are just unreal.
Welcome to the wonderful Rietspruit Game Reserve with me, Brent Smith, on your very own live safari. We have Andy on camera, Vim in final control, and Brian bouncing around the office somewhere, and with Ashley and Diana, of course. And it is, of course, World Elephant Day. Normally Saturday is Cat Day, but today Cat Day is Heffalump Day. So it is World Elephant Day, so we are on our way to look for the Rietspruit herd of elephants. My dad found them a little while ago, just down the road. So we are rushing along quite swiftly to go spend some time with the Ellies. We can see if our leopard luck can continue. We've been having fantastic sightings of Kudu Krip 2-3 female, and lions around, there's cheetahs around, rhinos around, and it's just quite lovely to be out in the bushveld. Now remember, if you want to ask me questions, you have to be a Painted Dog TV pack member. All the information on how to become a pack member is in the, well, I can hear myself talking, in the link below. Let us see our pack members that are here. Hello, Willow, Carol, Elsa, Mary, Barbara, Jan, other Barbara, Betty, a trooper. So wonderful to have you all with us, and yeah, what a lovely way to spend a Saturday afternoon looking for heffalumps. We're a little bit worried earlier. The sky turned quite dark and stormy, and we had a few sprinkles of rain at camp, but it is blown away. What is the first animal we're going to see? Who can guess? What do you think, Andrew? A daker. Andrew says the first animal we're going to see is a daker. I don't know. I think it's going to be bigger than a daker. Now we're bringing something back. Yay! And this is for pack members only. If you guys remember from the 20 days of safari, we were giving away a free high-res photograph. And you have to just listen out for the keyword of the day, and then you need to go onto the Painted Dog TV app and send us a direct message with the keyword, and that will get you a high-res photograph that you can print, put on your wall, use as a screensaver, whatever you would like, as another pack member perk, and that will be once a week, and the photo will be shown and announced on tomorrow's show, of course, which is That's Wild. And we've got a very exciting episode of That's Wild coming up this week with a special guest, none other than the legendary Dr. Pete Rogers, who's been in the wildlife vet game for over 35 years. There's very little Uncle Pete hasn't done, and we're very, very privileged to have worked quite a lot with Pete. And from a family point of view, I'm very lucky that I've known Pete since I was about as big as the jackal, actually even smaller. Okay. Here we go. Troper says the baby Dyker was showing itself on Critter Cam. Looks like Mama had, oh yes, so it's a little female if it's got that little curl of hair. Hello Connie, hello. Michael. Yes, we're going to look for cheeky chops. I'm hoping the herd is around here somewhere. So I'm very, very excited. Oh, we were both wrong. I thought it was going to be a rhino we saw first. It was not. It was a giraffe. Hello, Geraldine, the giraffe. What are you looking at, Geraldine? You must spot us a leopard. No, not today. Anyway, as I said, we're going to keep pushing through. I want to try to find those ellies. Yes, we had a hilarious filming with Pete yesterday for his interview. It was much entertainment. I think he had the whole crew in stitches. Dad said the elephants were here but heading towards the next road junction. A trooper indeed. It is. Pete Rogers was the vet when we did that elephant rescue, the elephant snare rescue on Pridelands. The heifer lumps, heifer lumps. See if we can hear.
Copy that.
There.
And the rhino went off into the bush. We lost visual.
November 9 blowback.
Happy Heffalump Day. I heard. Is that Dad? No. He's around here somewhere. Eddies are in this thick stuff somewhere, but there are some nice big open patches that they should come through to. Betty says the giraffe looks so regal with their long necks. Ooh, elephant stories. I will definitely get into some elephant stories, but first I want to find said elephants. There's fresh dung here. I see Dad's car and another car up ahead. Okay. Where are the heifer lumps?
Brent for Kevin.
Standing by.
So far, just got those cars the end of there, the angle I last saw them on wasn't in that direction.
Copy, I'm just behind John and Melissa. I think you're in front of them. Should I go back towards Seskant?
Yeah, just moving away from where they've been. I can't really get in here.
Copy, thanks. So they're behind us.
You can go past Brent.
I don't worry, I'm turning around. I'm going to go back to where I saw the last fresh dung of the elephants. I think then there's thickets behind us. Whee! We're going to have to use our ear to listen to if we can hear them feeding, and hopefully it's not too thick and we're going to be able to get in there. Doo-dum. 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 Hello, Luca. Luca would like to know, just learning about your reserve, do you have painted dogs? If so, how many? The painted dogs move in and out. So sometimes we have up to 15 or 16, and most of the time we have 0. So they have a big home range. They do move in and out of this area. Oh yes, my hip and elephant story. Oh, that's a long story. Oh, there's a trapper says there was a disformed vervet monkey on critter cam, still young. Front arms were short and didn't work. It was hopping on its back legs. Have you guys seen that monkey around camp? That's interesting. Yeah, let's see, this is the most fresh dung. Let's listen. See if we can hear the elephants. Yeah, can you hear them? Ooh, it's thick in there.
Sammy, come in.
Let me just have a quick look. Maybe we can sneak in there. Is that an elephant leg? Did I spy with my little eye a heffalump leg? Negative. Okay. Andrew, you holding on? You ready to not get caught in the thorn trees today?
Yeah.
Let's try not have cameramen hanging on to thorn trees. Go down. Them in the middle here. Watch the thorn on the left, Andrew. Oh, actually, very cool. I was actually chatting to Ash and Yana about this the other day. You can see these thorns have been stung by a wasp or an ant, and what that is a gall ant or a gall wasp. So they sting the thorn, and the thorn then creates a growth hormone called globulin, and it makes a nice safe place for the insects to lay their eggs and protect their young. You can see there's thorns. Yeah, there we go. So there you can see this one's already, they've finished. And they've already opened up and they've left. So it causes the tree to produce this growth hormone, and it makes a nice little safe spot for the little ones. Yeah. Sorry for you, Acacia. Oh, not Acacia. Well, I can't remember the new names now. I'm too old. Keep up with all these newfangled name changes. Elsa, yes, there are many marula trees on this reserve. You don't want to be caught in this tree, Andrew. It will hurt like... And I managed to get one thorn in my finger already. Okay, holding on. Let us go see the heffalump. Just through here, I can hear them. We sound like an elephant now. Oh dear. We'll stop around the corner here and listen again. I don't want to give them a fry. This is the joy of our little jackal. We are able to access places the big cars can't. What's going on? No, I just got kicked off TeamSpeak as well. They're like right here. Are we back yet? Yeah, right here. Was not so good. Literally right here. Wish it was as easy as it is for the elephants to go through here for us. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. We took off one of the aerials with the bush. Andrew gets short because unfortunately this is the only way I can see through here to get to the Ellies. Oh, watch out, that's going to snap back at you. Just chop that right here. Lots of tawns, I don't want tawns. Little bit of this should be all dead. I see the extra mile we go to see heffalumps on heffalump day. Okay there, Andrew? Okay, let us sneaky sneaks. I can still hear the eddies. We're really not in a nice spot for us. Oh dear, Andrew. Oh dear, have we caught ourselves in all the thorns? I'm gonna have to try and go this way. It looks quite. I'm gonna try to push it with the bumper or with the bull bar. There, the elephants. See them?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just get through here. Let me just get past this one little stump. I can be an elephant too today. We've even got elephant pudding. It's going to be a little bit careful. Our big bull is in must. Let's have a look if he's behaving. Does that look like the bull? Is it the little bull? Looks quite big here. The little guy. The young boy. The 20-year-old bull. And the herd behind him. Oh, so many thumbs in the car. Oh dear, in my thumb. Owie. I'm going to move for you now. Elephants all through here. Let me just slightly maneuver ourselves so we can get a slightly better view of him and you don't keep getting my head in the way. Don't push the thorns on us though, big boy. Hello, mister. Okay, I'm going to swing for you, Andrew. That should be a better view. I would go forward, except he might push the thorn tree onto us. So we're just going to stay about here. But there we go. Happy days. Hello, Cookie. Hello, wide-eyed. So I think everyone's asking about whether wild dogs, hyenas, leopards, brown hyenas, no fence made as a match for them. They are quite adept at sneaking under them. So I think since it's World Elephant Day and we're sitting a mere 10 feet from a nearly 5-ton, 20-year-old elephant, it is time to give you the keyword for today's drive, which is elephant. So to get a fantastic high-res elephant photograph, you need to go into the Painted Dog TV app, type the keyword in a direct message to Painted Dog TV, And then on Monday, after That's Wild Tomorrow, you should receive your high-res image. You can print it, you can use it as a wallpaper, a screensaver for your phone, whatever floats your boat. Hello, Becky. Well, I think the elephants don't tolerate oxpeckers. I think they're more irritating than anything else, Barbara. So Barbara wonders why elephants don't tolerate oxpeckers. And with that dexterous trunk, I mean, they're quite able to sort of scratch things off and whatnot. Indeed, Michael is correct. While wide-eyed, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Only a silly answer. Rest of the herd are off to the left, but in even thicker stuff, so I'm going to stick with this boy while he busy mangles his hookthorn. It is a special to be able to Becky, you need to go onto the app and send a direct message to Painted Dog TV, and guess what, it's going to be a picture of a elephant, but we'll show you what picture tomorrow. Oh, he's making short work of that very thorny acacia. Oh, Senegalia, sorry. I don't know, I always just feel quite peaceful when I'm sitting with a big Ellie bull, even though he's a youngster, this guy. He is going to be bigger than the big boy, I'm pretty sure, when he's fully grown. Hello, Rosemary. Oh, be nice when he steps out from out of the bush and gives us a nice view. Can't hear the others right now. I'm sure they're not too far off. Hello, Lucas Legacy. Lucas Legacy says, every day is an adventure. Do you pinch yourself when you wake up in the morning? Yes, we're very, very lucky. We're blessed to be able to do this as work. It is very, very special. So when we caught him, which was only a couple of weeks ago, we actually managed to weigh him. So he's 4.6 tons already at 20 and just under 4 meters at the shoulder. So he's going to be a very, very big boy. Yes, Cookie says he might have to finish eating the whole bush before we get a clear view. And that is a possibility, the way he seems to be enjoying this hookthorn. It's making me feel hungry, except I definitely don't want to eat a spike thorn. I mean a hook thorn. There we go, we're starting to go get a good view. Oh, look at that. There we go, there he is. There he is. Yes, we do love the Ellies. Yes, Michael wants to know, for those of you who watched our live chat show last week, that's wild. We're talking about funny stories that we heard from guests over the years. And one lady thought the elephants made nests and laid eggs. And Michael saying, do I think the elephant is going to use what he's breaking to build his nest? Yes, Joyce, we do love the Ellies. Betty, he is actually mainly eating the bark. Hi, big boy. Oh, he's coming to say hi. Oh, that's a bit close. Don't you come so close. Hey, 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 back. That is too close. That's a good boy. Retreat. Okay, well, I'm not going to try follow the Ellies through that thick stuff. I think it'll be a bit much. It was bad enough just getting in here. But maybe there is an easier way out if we go down here a little bit. Sounds like the rest of the herd are possibly moving towards the water hole. So we'll see if we can get ourselves out of the thickness and of the thorns and try to get to the water hole. It's amazing, just like that, gone, vanished. You okay there, Andrew? All good. I think whoopsie, might be a bit easier to go out this way. I hope. Oh, you okay there, Andrew? That's thick. There's an elephant tail swinging over there. Look, there's Cheeky Chops is done, the little baby.
On the northwest corner of Leopard.
There's elephants all over.
I'm going that
We've
way.
just got to try find our way through the thorns. Oh, Andrew, did you get spiked by a thorn?
No, my hat did though.
Your hat did. Okay, I'm going backwards.
Okay.
This is a bit low through here, but the whole herd's just over there, so maybe we will try. Thorn in my back.
Is anyone still on the lock with the scuba daughter?
No. Let's just see if we can. Oh no, some. Maybe through there. There might be a small gap to see Cheeky Chops in the herd. Live, Andrew. Elephant right in front of us. Another elephant there. Okay, it's like sneaky. Thorny on your left there, Andrew. And the young boy that we've just been with. I don't see the big boy who's in must. And we have come into a slightly more open area, thankfully. I'll get your questions in a second. I'm just trying to figure a way to get the best sighting of the heffalumps. Cheeky Chops. Oh, you're going to come say hi, Cheeky Chops. The first elephant born on the Rietspruit Reserve, who is called Cheeky Chops. He's a little boy. Well, I call him Cheeky Chops.
Semi-focus.
Here he comes, on cue. This is why he has the nickname Cheeky Chops. Hey, Cheeky Chops, what are you doing? What are you doing, Cheeky Chops? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes, you're so cheeky. You're so cheeky. So he's about a meter or two. Hey, hey, hey. Mom's getting a bit upset. You're getting too close, Cheeky Chops. So you don't want animals to be too... Hey, Cheeky Chops. Enough now. Enough now. Back off. Back. Back, cheeky chops. Back. You don't want them to become too relaxed. That should put cheeky chops back a bit. Hey. Hey. No, you get everyone upset now, cheeky chops. It's okay. It's okay, big girl. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Back, 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 cheeky chops. Enough. Enough. Everything's calm. Your child is causing problems here.
I'm the only vehicle here at the moment. One is on a
It's okay.
the whereabouts of that vehicle.
Cheeky chops. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Cheeky chops, I'm watching you.
So you go between River and Yala.
Let's go back. Stop it. Yo, cheeky chops, you're making us lots of nonsense here. We're going. We're going. But I can't go if you're going to chase me, cheeky chops. No, 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 no. Stop it. All of you go back. All of you go back. Stop it now. I've had enough. I've had enough. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Stop it now. Stop it. Cheeky chops. Enough now. Enough. Enough. The game is over. The game is over. Stop it. Stop it. Enough. Go eat your thorn tree. Okay. Well, that was a bit of excitement for World Elephant Day. And are they still coming? I can't see. Well, they're keeping still. Oh, they're coming slowly. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Cheeky chops, causing all the drama. Okay, well, how's your heart rate, Andrew?
That was amazing.
That was amazing. Most people would be needing a fresh change of underwear.
No, I definitely do.
Okay. We are going to leave those elephants. They want to be naughty, and it is very thick in there, so I don't have a lot of options when they come close, and that's why I couldn't move away fast. But again, staying calm in those situations and not speeding off, because if I tried to speed off or I'd move too much or whatnot, it might have caused them to be a little bit more angry. But that was purely who caused all that trouble. Just check, do you have a flat there on the back? No. Okay. Shot's a bit funny there. What a little brat, cheeky chops. Okay. And as I said, most important thing, always remain calm. You can control a lot of situations with elephants by using your voice. What do we feel like going to look for now? Michael Fleetwood, indeed. What a little brat. What a little brat. Naughty, naughty elephants. Look at that. Crepuscular rays coming through. Now, of course, little cheeky chops is a boy, so one day he's going to be very big. When he comes and does that, it's a very different story. So we need to teach them a little bit of manners. There are very few people who actually go into thick bush with the elephants. I think it's Gareth, myself, my dad, a couple. Huh? What about You hear me? Little Poole got tickets and on us and been shouting for 5 minutes. They're here. No, they're just eating. The big bull looks like he might be going closer. He's ahead of them that way. The littles with them. They were that little thing was naughty. I mean, he nearly touched Andrew's leg. No, but he came too close and then he made a bit through the bush. And it was thick in there, so I decided to just leave them. Where was that rhino? Okay. And then the lions are leopard dumb. And then the cheetah is lane. Okay. Catch Mom and Dad. Barbara, everyone is, but most people will never go into a situation. Dad will do that. Andrew won't. No. No. Generally, everyone stays about 60-70 meters and won't go into the thickets. So rhino around here somewhere as well, white rhino. So we'll go have a look. And then, what do you guys feel like? Lions or cheetah? 2 males in their camp, and the lions are at Luiperd Dam. Let me get my... Oh, please don't tell me I did pack it. I did pack my jersey. It's getting a little bit in the pose. They're still quite far in. Yeah. Probably 150 meters, 200 meters in the middle of the block. They're coming here just slowly. Now, where's Dad going? Because I don't feel like eating his dust. Let's go this way so we don't have to eat Dad's dust. No, I'll go this way. Okay, let's go. Whee! Maybe the rhino came through here. Cheetah babies, no, we're not going that direction. That's quite far.
Gone off the western channel. The elephants are still...
Lions. Either is good. I prefer cheetahs. Becky says I'm enjoying the drive, happy with both. Barbara says either is good, prefer cheetahs. Tropa says lions. Di says picturing Brent like King Canute trying to stop the sea.
I'm not sure if you might have copied, but you know, with the cup. Located somewhere in Linwood, just south of
we're quite far from where the cheetah with the cubs are. I think tomorrow afternoon, try for that. I think let's go, well, because lions, the pride and the cheetah boys are all in the south. So I think we're going to go Scalf. And also, this is the area we've been seeing that exquisite young female leopard over the last while. So maybe not worth, but maybe nice to just potter around, go check past the Munduring and Kudu waterholes. Rosemary says anything is good.
We're just keeping Mamba down, so I estimate for 10 minutes out.
Just talking a little bit later, just watch people on approach and then moving slowly along the fence line.
maybe a leopard. I wouldn't mind a leopard. Oh, my pants are fine. It's just Andrew I worry about there on the back. So this is where Vrem and I saw her during the middle of the day, right here actually. That's little female leopard. And actually no, we saw her that night as well on the way home. So we've had probably 7 or 8 leopard sightings in the last while. I've been having all the brown hyena luck. I saw another brown hyena, not yesterday, the day before, when I was out getting some firewood. Ah, caracal, yes, we never know where the caracal might turn up. I've seen caracal all over the reserve. I've seen serval as well up in this area. Oh, hang on, my goodness gracious me. You just find us spot to show you what those crepuscular rays are looking like. Should be a spot coming up. It might be nice to sit, take in that beautiful afternoon light. This looks like a good spot. Yo, look at that. Look at that. Absolute magic. See if I can get you in the gap where the light's cutting the mountains as well. You happy here? That is not a terrible view, if I do say so myself. Oh, I haven't forgotten elephant stories from growing up. I think we're just going to sit here for 5 minutes, see if we can hear any alarm calls. I said this is the area where that female leopard's been. And tell you some elephant stories. I had lots of elephant stories. It's actually one of my first ever memories as a kid is of an elephant in Botswana in what is now Rietspruit Game Reserve. Well, it was Rietspruit then. And my parents and grandparents and friends were on a camping trip. I was 2 years old. I had stopped to have a sundowner. There was a big elephant bull at the pan. And they took their eyes off me for a little while. And I meandered to go have a conversation with an elephant. They turned around and apparently I was 5-6 meters away from this massive elephant bull, talking to him in baby language. And my dad very calmly walked up, talking to the elephant, picked me up, took me away from the elephant, and gave me a hiding. So I remember my first smack and my first elephant. It's the same. Well, the first smack I can remember was because I wandered off to go talk to an elephant. Yeah, Michael says, magic in one shot. Great job, Andrew. Yeah, sure. So many elephants memories over the years. Lots of special ones in Botswana during my teenage years when I first sort of was allowed to wander around the bush on my own. I spent many hours walking ellie bulls for fun, and I'm trying to think. Oh, some great ones driving boats in the Okavango. You come around the corner and you're going 60 k's an hour and you've got to sort of hit reverse because there's a whole elephant blocking your channel. So we used to have to drive from Maun to the camps in Botswana, to the Kwando camps. It's about 250 kilometers. However, thick sand and whatnot. It used to take about 9 hours. There's a new road that takes you much closer these days. but back then to do the TFC cut line, the Tsetse Fly control cut line. Oopsie. Dad was driving, Mom was sitting in the front of the Land Cruiser, and then I think my brother and I took a turn sitting in the middle of the pickup. And when they say the TFC cut line is a dead straight road, so the Tsetse Fly control cut line was cut in the 50s, and it literally covers the top half of Botswana. It's one straight road that goes from the Namibian border to the Zimbabwean border. In places it's now derelict, but in other places it joins on transit roads and that. And often in that it's really, really thick sand, particularly during the dry season. And I just remember we had these sheets of metal and steel poles strapped to the top of the vehicle because we're building something in camp. I can't remember. I think it was for a generator shed or something. And that steel made noise like this. And as we drove, and you can't drive away, you can't go fast. You're literally in second gear low range going against the thick sand. And it must have been rain. Maybe it was summer. It must have been rain because there were lots of elephants there. And all you could hear, and you couldn't see them, you only see the headlights. There's all these angry elephants trumpeting, and you don't even look, you just keep going. No. The first serious elephant charge I ever had by myself was also doing that drive from Maun to Kwondo. So I used to drive it before I had a driver's license. I was too young to have a driver's license. So I used to have to leave town at 3 in the morning, so before the police wake up, to drive the short tar section to Sharobe. And then once I was in the bush, I was free. Saw lots of incredible things on my solo drives through the bush in my later teens, early teens. Mating honey badgers and lots of leopards, wild dogs, roan, sable, eland. Lots of lions, brown hyena actually on that drive as well. Very, very privileged childhood to live and have grown up between the early days in Pinda and then the teenage years in northern Botswana. Hello Stacey, welcome.
I'm behind this mover there on Lowveld. Carry on making your way onto the southern fence line and come along towards the Nyala Route intersection.
Okay. Doing short. I'm going to take. Yeah, this one. Two-track. I have had luck. No, put it on before. I think it's this one. This one. That is one. Just for we are experiencing load shedding. And so I had quite a bit of luck with the little kudu crip female leopard in this area. It was worth having a squiz before we head towards other kitty cats. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Load shedding is fortunately nearly over, and that should make life a lot easier. Should be over. Actually, should be over by now. Anyway, well, we never know at the moment. It's actually ridiculous how used to it we've become, having no normal electricity for very long periods of time. My pleasure, Michael. Michael says, thanks for the stories, Brent. I think everyone would agree that we all benefit from those experiences, learning all that we do and have over the years from you. Well, thank you. That's very nice, Michael. Joy says she's very jealous of my childhood. I would be if I did as well. Is that a rhino across the road? There's a rhinoceros up ahead. Was that? Would it be the first black rhino? I don't know. Could be a wildebeest. Up there, so. Where's the tracks? Where's the tracks? Where's the tracks? The tracks. I think it was that. Got anyone in here somewhere? In here, I think that was the black rhino. There's another road that goes around. Let's just go around. It's very thick in there. It was the black rhino. It was the rhino. Let's see if he pops out of here. We get the first black rhino live. Doing a read for them. Okay, well, we're having some tech difficulties, but Black Rhino has done a disappearing act on us.
Good afternoon, yes. Come and approach between the two vehicles already there. We won't be staying that long and we'll pull out.
He's so good at hiding from us.
Okay, thank you.
He is so good at hiding from us, this Black Rhino. Oh, it was so close. That's the closest we've got to having a black rhino on camera live. Keep it up, Carl. He might just be standing still. What's that? Is that him? Or is that just a bush? I got so excited there for a second, it's a bush. It's this tiny little thick section he's just disappeared into. Hoping he might cut across onto this road. Oh, that was close. And Jock, the black rhino, evades us again. He's going to do one little loop back down again, see if he's just being sneaky and he's avoiding us, and he'll come back up onto the road, because he does that sometimes. He's probably just had a drink at Kudu Krip. And also, I mean, I've seen the tracks now. It's definitely the black rhino bull. Well, one of them is two. He just snuck in here so fast. Just disappeared. Nah, he has vanished. Sneaky rhinoster. So, the challenge is still on. To see the first live black rhino between Gareth and myself, the challenge is still on. There's Hanu from Rhino Revolution. He's hiding from me. So sneaky. Into this block, and I've been around now and he hasn't come out yet. But it looked like the young one. Not the big boy, yeah. But I just saw him go across the road. Yeah, so he literally just crossed right here. He's somewhere in this little triangle here. Sneaky. And he was too fast for us to even get him on camera, so we still haven't got the black rhino on camera yet. But next time, so there's a challenge between Gareth and I, who's going to get the first black rhino on camera. Okay, I'm going to go look for the lions.
I'll take both parks.
Yeah, if he comes out, he comes out there. I even stopped and waited there. So I think he's probably just standing still, waiting for us to go away.
Okay.
Cool, enjoy. Hello Judith, welcome. Luca's legacy, is there a particular animal experience or encounter that tops your bucket list? Oh, too many. I think there's a lot, but one of them was the first silverback gorilla I saw in the wild in Gabon, completely unhabituated, so we tracked and found the gorilla all by ourselves. And big male gorillas are quite funny, those western lowlands. They're quite big scaredy cats, so they literally scream, they go ah! And then they run away, so it gives you a hell of a fright. But I think that was that's definitely one of my top bucket lists. Well, a couple of other Gabon bucket lists. sitting amongst a group of 100 red river hogs feeding on ghost crabs on the beach, seeing surfing hippos in the surf and Gabon, and crocodiles swimming in the waves. Sure, Gabon bucket lists, seeing my first West African manatee, crawling down a dwarf crocodile burrow to see a dwarf crocodile, finding my first slender snouted crocodile nest, and that's Gabon highlights so far. Obviously seeing the ellies on the beach, always great. Again, probably high up there, my number one in Gabon would be the first time tracked and found that silverback gorilla by myself, and also the first time tracked and found chimpanzee by myself. Those are big highlights. I'll just do it by country, it's easier. Botswana, too many. The lions hunting hippos, hyenas hunting hippos, all the many wild dog kills, sightings. Wild dogs finding pangolin for us on a drive, so we're following the wild dogs hunting, and then they sniffed out a pangolin. Wild dogs killing a leopard. Also Botswana, lots of elephants, but peaceful sightings. Lions hunting elephants, Botswana, and successfully catching elephants. Sure. I mean, migration, Mara, Tanzania, Sulu, habituating a completely wild, mad pride of lions in southern Tanzania. That's a highlight. Seeing an elephant shrew and an elephant in the same sighting on a bush on a walk in the Sulu in southern Tanzania. Why am I going this way? That was crazy. A checkered elephant shrew and an elephant in the same sighting. Sure, geez. My first Angolan pitta birding was a big one for me. The little nesting African broadballs that used to live outside my tent in Tanzania. Sometimes it's weird, it's not always the big kills and stuff like that. But yeah, the checkered elephant shrew and elephant shrew in the same place was quite special.
Are you calling me? Yeah, you're still responding to the... Yeah, I'm just about on the hook off the drive.
And South Africa, so many, some of the amazing leopard encounters I had on foot in the Sabi Sands. There's just too many. Joyce would like to know what animals have been moved onto the Rietspruit. Excellent question.
I'll have to respond to that flight.
I just need to listen to this.
I'm coming from Leopard West. They're actually heading west. They're mobile, but I'm pulling out to come along. Okay, thank you.
Lionel, I'm also making my way. Coming down. I'll be with you in about 5. Okay. What animals have been moved into the Rietspruit? The cheetahs, the 2 boys, Mabai, the current mom cubs, and MP, the elephants, the rhinos, black and white. Did I say cheetah? Yeah, cheetah, elephant, rhino, lions. The lion. And then we have released wild dogs here, but of course the area is not big enough for a pack to stay permanently. And then we've released jackal. So after about 7, 8 years ago, we had a rabies outbreak that decimated our blackback jackal population. So we released some jackal. Leopards were always here, the hyenas were always here, both brown and spotty hyenas, all the general game, zebra, giraffe, wildebeest, impala, and yala, they've been here for a long time. But yeah, I think the main ones are your sort of your big cats, leopard, lion and cheetah, elephants, rhinos are the main ones. Barbara, yes, it is quite nice to know the neighbours, but that neighbour we're particularly close with, that's Hanu, he runs Rhino Revolution. So he was looking for that black rhino that evaded us. Michael would like to know, how has the ecotourism industry progressed at all in Gabon? I think the only way to say is glacially it hasn't really progressed. It is still doable if you do want to do a trip to Gabon. It is possible, but don't do it without a private guide and someone who actually knows Gabon and has been to Gabon. Otherwise you'll pay a lot of money and you'll see squat. You've got to know where to go, when to go, and you've got to know, like if I took a safari to Gabon, I'd know which hut to knock on to get Carl, my old forest assistant, to come out to help, because there is no guides, there's no real industry in Gabon, so you've got to know who to deal with to do Gabon. I am Painted Dog. We are starting, we will be adding Gabon to a list of our destinations for next year. It is an absolutely incredible country. It is a very expensive destination. Getting there, food, logistics, it's just a very expensive place. But if you can afford it, I would highly recommend it before the industry becomes too developed, because you will see something absolutely spectacular. Okay, where are these lions now? Heading west, so they should be going that way. Not at the dam anymore. Whee! Bounce, bounce. Where that? So just up the road? Okay, cool. Thanks, guys.
Was it a black rhino?
Yeah, it was a black rhino.
Honestly, no, you don't hear it.
Yeah, no, a black rhino.
Come back to
Cheers, guys. There we go. There we go. The lines are on the other side.
going west along Lowveld of There's 2 vehicles in lock and 2 on the way. And there's a cheetah sighting on the southern fence. Copy that. Get him on line.
Yeah,
Are you talking to me?
we've been.
Sylvia, listen, we had a bit of an incident on the Sunstrait. Can you go to channel 2 quickly?
Lions got lazy. They were on the move, but now they seem to have flopped. Hello, kitties.
Hello. 30 just off the road. 5-5.
There we go. Time to spend some time with the pride. Andrew, you happy there? Let me just swing a bit for you. You happy?
Thanks for coming.
What happened? Is unspread fence line?
Somebody on the other side with a dog and a vehicle got out with the cheetah sighting with the dog and the cheetah.
Oh dear.
Thanks for coming. Standing by.
No, it's Birdman.
Negative 5 meters. I'm doing now.
Yeah, so that's who's down there. He went that way.
Is this okay? Okay, it might be just Birdman leading it. Alex.
Barbara, yes, there are plans to bring in some more black rhino. They are breeding quite well so far. Had 2 born on the reserve.
Where are you at the moment? I'm west. Just slowly moving up the road. So
Okay.
just approach slowly once you start.
Look a little bit hungry. Not too bad.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. He's the young bull. But I mean, we didn't even get him on camera. He just went across the road and we couldn't find him again. The Munduring was just after the drainage line. Towards Leopard Dam. I mean, towards Kudu Krip. Yeah, and I got pop. I'm going to see if I can jump around ahead of them through the bush. Oh, up. And on the move. Kitty cats. Oh, they're going to go through the bush here. Not. Hello, Harry and Janine. I do like this bushveld area up here to hunt. Oh, sorry, the stick give you a fright, madam. Are we flopping again? Being proper lions, walk for 50 meters and then lie down. Haven't seen the boys for a while, eh? Doof, flat cat. Hello, floppy cats. No, other side behind me. There we go. Yes. Michael says, wonder if the ladies have paid the invoice for the router they damaged. Cookie says, you saw the boys yesterday with Gareth. I was having a busy day yesterday. Lots of admin. Listening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All
You're going to have to wait.
present and accounted for.
Paul, who are you going to? Alex. Okay, Gareth, so you're going to come and lay it down first. 800 meters? Okay, they're just off-roading for a bit to take a shortcut.
Yeah, I've just gone flat where you saw them down.
Yeah, okay.
Flat cat. That's a card, so I didn't want to start there for a second. Well, there's always a treat to spend time with these geels. Definitely my favourite lions.
Station on lock with the tide.
As well, just do and stand by. There's 4 vehicles in the lock and 1 on the way.
Copy that, Kevin. We're approaching very slowly from the south, so we'll take a standby.
Oh, what a big sigh.
You are, you know that you come down as the fuck. When you get to join Labour Cup, you can just stand by there. They might walk past you.
No, and so they're not starving, but they're not obese. We all know how effective these girls are at catching things. They are really excellent hunters. They also are quite spoilt in the Rietspruit Reserve. And the large amount of foods that they have access to. Yeah, these lions definitely don't straddle.
Brent, are they...
Alpha, flat cat.
You're welcome to go in front of me if you get there before me. Jake's will be ahead, so this is coming. David closing down. Copy.
Well, some big yawns happening. So we are with them at the right time of the day. And it's time to get moving. They've been quite a few baby giraffes this year. It seems to be one of their favourites. It's just such a lovely, peaceful afternoon.
Jumbo, it says cut come.
Oh, we're being very, very, very lazy. Joyce, there are indeed plans to bring in buffalo. Who's at final control at the moment? Is Yana close by? Can you get her to call Pete Rogers? He's trying to call me. I've sent her his contact details. Thank you. Michael, is that Nuleti on the left? No. Unleti could be the flat one closest to us, or the other flat one over there. And Bucket's off by herself to the right. And then these two with their heads up that we're looking at now are the two of the youngsters. So as I said, Barbara was asking, do they have a prey specialty? I'd say giraffe. They do eat quite a lot of giraffe, and then wildebeest and zebra after that. But it would be quite special to see if they did start hunting buffaloes. Lazy lions. What? Yep. I always wonder, I mean, why did you get up and move not even 200 meters from where you've been sleeping all day? Was this spot particularly worth it? Or could have just slept down the road till you were ready to move further, but no. I mean, we're always happy to, we've seen them moving a bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
We are shortly behind you, I think, coming up from the dam. What's the status, please?
Yeah, if you can see any vehicles when you come from the dam, then you see behind another two that's not that doesn't.
Indeed, Joyce says the estate or the reserve is turning into a final destination point. It'd be very nice to get buffalo back. Yeah, Michael, not either of those two. Those are two of the youngsters. These ones with, well, their heads were up. Unleti could be the one in the grass closest to us, or the one far off to the right. But when they're lying like this, it's quite difficult to tell. There's a big sigh from one of them there. I don't know who's watching who here. Is that lioness watching the tourist, or the tourist watching the lioness? Well, I'm not sure how much these lions are going to get up to, so I don't know what you guys feel like doing. We can sit with the lions for the next 20 minutes or so, or we can risk it for the biscuit, so to say, and see if we can maybe pick up that female leopard or brown hyena or spotted hyena. You guys let me know what you'd like to do. So for those of you who might have joined late, remember we are now doing the keyword special again, and if you would like to win yourself a high-res photograph taken by one of the Painted Dog team, you can listen out for the keyword. I'll tell you in a second what it is, and then you go onto the Painted Dog TV app, click contact us and send us a direct message with the keyword. And because it is World Elephant Day today, today's keyword is elephant. Not lion, but elephant. And of course, remember, tomorrow we're going to be having another one of these safaris, but Gareth will be hosting, and then I will be on That's Wild with the one and only Dr. Pete Rogers as our special guest for Sunday's night show. So absolutely amazing, and we hope to see you all there. Oh, there's a big yawn. Look at those toofies. And of course, you can always, if you would like, join us on a private safari, and that takes part with only 10 or 12 people of your choosing. Also, you can have a private safari for you and your family, or you can join some of our Painted Dog regulars on our daily live game drives for a private safari, where you'll actually be able to speak to Gareth and I via our headphones. VM has managed to get the delay down, so it's like having a conversation with us, doesn't matter where you are sitting in the world. Okay, these lions are lazy. Let's go see if we can find something else. I've decided I don't think they're going to do much, and they have just become very flatulent, and we now have to smell lion farts, and that's when I decided to call it a day. Hey, smelly cats. Nothing nice about lion flatulence, I promise you that. Are we there, Andrew? Good? All good, all good, all good. Okie dokie. Well, let's go see what else we can find before the end of this evening's safari. Woo. Very smelly lions. We're definitely downwind. No, they're just very flatulent. Yes, and we were directly downwind of it. So on that note, I'm going to go try and find a hyena. Exactly. Bye. Whee. Let's go look for a brown hyena. The right time of the day. We've been having such good luck over the last little while.
Since it just had a drink at his grip and then lean back into the block.
Leaving 2 stations with the Pride, they're lying up on Lowveld West. Come on, brown hyena. Oh, traffic jam, traffic jam, traffic jam. Okay, bye. I'm going to try to find the brown hyena. They're flat, and flatulent, not going anywhere. They're just lying there farting. Yeah. If you go around, it's in one of the big open areas. Yeah. Enjoy, guys. let's go try for a brown
Travelling
hyena.
north on Rietspruit towards the Boma and that eland across the road.
Ah, someone just saw the eland as well. Buzzy, buzzy, buzzy. That means there's been black rhino, white rhino, cheetah, elephant, lion seen so far this afternoon, and eland. And of course we're not counting all the other things that I'm sure people have seen: giraffe, and zebra, and wildebeest, and impalalas. Oh, it's nearly time for my leg blankie. Yay.
Lovers for Kevin.
Don't like being cold.
Is there space with you there?
Joyce would like to know which is larger, a spotted or brown hyena. But spotted hyenas are actually larger. Sometimes brown hyenas appear to be larger, but they've just got a lot of furry hair. So they might look a little bit larger, but they're not. They weigh a little bit less than spotties. Spotties are the biggest. Hello, impalalas. The cloud has taken away our sunset this evening, but that's okay. A good chance. It's a good chance for a brown hyena. Whee! I do like this area. Brown hyenas are also a lot less aggressive than spotties. They are far more scavenger orientated. They do very little hunting for themselves. Not to say they won't if the opportunity arises, but spotties do a lot of hunting versus scavenging. Like all hyenas, they will scavenge, but the browns will avoid lions quite at all costs. They will sometimes push leopards, but again, probably a female leopard. They wouldn't want to take on a big male leopard, but they don't mind toying with cheetahs though. They're quite fond of stealing stuff from cheetahs. Are absolutely incredible animals. And I nearly forgot to remind you, for those of you who want to get your pictures featured on tomorrow night's show. I think it's time for the light. If you want to get your pictures featured on tomorrow night's show, remember to pop them in your photos and videos. Pictures or video, we don't mind. If you want to be featured on That's Wild, That's how you do it. Pop it into the app. If you want to win a beautiful picture of an elephant, you've got to remember that the keyword for today is elephant, and go to the contact us tab on the app and say elephant, and you will receive a magnificent high-res photograph of an elephant. Isn't that fun? Of course, that is for our Buck members only. So the baby brown hyenas, Joyce is wondering, are they black like the spotties? No, they're brown. They are very, very brown. They've got a long shaggy coat. So they are dark brown when they are little. I spent 2 days waiting at a brown hyena den to get photographs of a baby many moons ago. Oh, you know why? I was wondering why I'm going so. What? Yeah, let's go. We're looking for brown hyena.
Okay, make your way.
Ooh, I wonder if there's a fire at home tonight. Or at camp. Sit by the fire, listen to the lions roar. When was it? Thursday I saw the brown hyena here. Right here. Just lying in the road having an ear scratch.
Alan, sorry, just stand by, let Jakes come in. We don't only have all these vehicles moving all the time.
This one we're seeing down here on this southern boundary has been quite relaxed. I know it can be a bit before. Michael would like to know, how does Ashley and Yana like the photos to be sent? Anytime you would like, just pop them into the app. That is the best way.
I'll making my way slowly.
Thorn in my blankie.
To Novo or to Brent?
This whole stretch along here is where we've been seeing the brown hyena.
Okay, copy, thank you.
Oh yes, it would be awesome to find another den.
I'm leaving the look of the plate.
Yeah, it's the right time of the year. I've got a feeling our den, this den for this one, the ones we're seeing down here, close to camp, might be on the neighbour's property. For now, but they do move. It's quite easy when you find a brown hyena den to tell it from a spotty hyena den. They're a lot messier. So it's like bones and pieces of skin and skulls and whatnot all around the den. There's just a lot of carrion carcasses. Something about a male lion. Yeah, hyena. Where are you hiding, hyena? So we've also seen that little Rietspruit female leopard in this river system around the house. Else looking for brown hyenas. See lights in the distance. Bye, Barbara. Thank you for joining us. Alas, I think the brown hyena being... Oh, I thought I saw it there for a second, but it was not. So it's a great spot to look for the boys. The cheetah, the guys lost them earlier, but the general direction was coming west, so there's a good chance they're going to be around the house in the morning. The end of the airstrip, one of their favorite spots to hang out. No cheetahs, no brown hyenas. You often see some things like white-tailed mongoose and civet and porcupine around this area. Yeah, we're very spoilt with our mountain views here. It's a very, very special reserve. We're lucky to call it the Den. Go have a quick look down towards the southern side, the western side of the airstrip. Northwestern side of the airstrip. Someone said they saw a spotty hyena on one of our cams that's close to camp, and went off in this direction. I'm really hoping that they come back and den again at some point. So the Black Rhino Challenge is still on. Who will it be? Gareth, Andrew, or I to have the first Black Rhino on the live safari? Well, I better hurry up because I'm going traveling for most of September and October. We'll be on safari with some of our dear pack members. We're going to be doing a wonderful safari through South Africa and Botswana, and then I'm going to be taking a ride with some cheetah all the way to northern Mozambique.
Of the pride was given or not.
So fun. Oh, I see an eye. Is it a duiker? There might be a hyena. It's always a duiker though. I don't know, that just looked like it was moving quite strangely. Probably a duiker because now I see more eyes. Yeah, it's a duiker. Duiker and impala and a nightjar. More duiker and a nightjar, and it's not an impala, it is an inyala. Hoggy dogs. Worth the try coming down to the end of the airstrip. Bouncy, 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 bouncy! Indeed, Judith, the sun, it got dark very quickly. It's the cloud cover that is making it. Is the app broken? Michelle Celeste? I don't think so. Let me have a look. Where's the app? Shouldn't be. I used it earlier today. Oh, there we go. No, it is working. It is indeed working. Oh wow, that 2 hours has rushed past far too fast. It has been absolutely lovely. Lovely elephant sighting, even though a little bit hair raising. But yes, great to see elephants in World Elephant Day and to catch up with the lovely ladies of the Rietspruit Reserve. Now, of course, tomorrow afternoon there will be another of these safaris going out, so please do join us. And you can that will be with Gareth, and then I will be hosting the show with Uncle Pete Rogers. So a jam-packed weekend here at Page Dog TV, but it is time for us to love you and leave you and say good night.